Welcome back to Peach or Pit. Today we are discussing the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 6, Little Black Dress Runway Looks, Fashions. Here is my look, honey, giving you some disco realness. Oh, okay. I'm refilming this intro because I forgot my earrings and I have them on now. And they go with the look so well. So we're going to jump right into this. I might leave the other intro in without my earrings. Because this one I'm doing a little extra because it's at the end. Okay. Technically bye. But back to your regularly scheduled program. Honey, this look is everything. I switched up for y'all, gave y'all something severe up in here. Yes, I did, ma'am. We are going to Peach or Pit and go over the looks from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 6. The LBD Little Black Dress, or after this runway, as I would like to call it, Little Basic Dress, because, honey, some of these, I think there's more Pits than Peaches this episode of Peach or Pit, and it's not just because I'm feeling really cunty in my disco look, honey. Peaches and Cream is very disco-y at her core, at my core. I hate when people talk about their drag in third person. It's you. This is an opinion-based fashion show. I always try to keep it valid because at the end of the day, who the fuck asked? Oh wait, I did. No. So yeah, this is like a makeup style I did years ago, and it's been coming up in my Facebook memories. So I decided to just go with it, honey. I checked my microphone 3 times. If it's frizzle frazzy, I'm so sorry. I really apologize for it. I checked my microphone 3 times every time before I film. So today, I thought they were going to be wearing disco on the runway, but they're wearing Little Black Dress on the runway. And this, to me, is like one of the best runway options you could have, because you can just accessorize a little black dress to be anything, honey. And I can't wait to go over these looks because I can get right to it today, honey. I know exactly what I need to say about these looks. And I want to remember to say every episode from now on, I use the photos from the girls' Instagram after the episode of Drag Race. So they may have updated the photo, but my critiques are for the episode of Drag Race. Maybe in the future I should acknowledge that, but sometimes I can't always get their photos because the girls, no problem, but there's not always consistency with when they're posting their looks. Right before every episode, I sit down and write out all the queens' names, and it just always ends up in a random order on my paper. And I'm going to try to look at my phone as little as possible and just go off of what I wrote in my memory for these photos. Let's start with... Actually, you know what? I want to start on the back of the paper. No, where do I want to start? Let's start with Tamisha. Yeah, Miss Tamisha is beat the house down, honey. Beat. I always thought she was beautiful, but goddamn. Now I understand what Michelle was talking about. B-E-E-T, okay? Also, I just really love Tamisha's sense of style, but this dress sadly doesn't do it for me all the way. I wish that the stones would have been stoned more, or it would have been like a different pop of color for the stone. I loved how it looked like a beautiful, gorgeous butterfly, but something needed to be done to give her more shape. I think if the dress was shortened a little bit, it would have given off the shape needed. Not LaLaRe short, but short. Sadly, it is too basic for me. I am sorry, Miss Tamisha, but I just broke a pearl off my fucking paddleboard. I'm sorry, Tamisha. I would wear your look, but no, I wouldn't. I would actually do the alterations to it, then I would wear it. So I'm sorry, Tamisha, Iman. Pit. Rose. I wrote, bitch, what? Pit. What? Girl, what? Looking like a ravioli, honey. I'd gobble that ravioli, honey, but let me tell you something. This is not the look. I'm sorry. I would just have to change the whole outfit. I don't know what I would save about this. maybe it would work if the shoulders weren't, or a mohawk. Honey, I don't know what could save this. It's a pit. Next up, we have Elliott with 2 T's. From how the runway was going so far, from my recollection, to me so far it was like, now this is a LBD. Then she took off the jacket, and I'm like, those ugly ass frumpy sleeves. I feel like it would have looked a little bit. I feel like it would have looked a little bit sexier if that poofy sleeve wasn't there. I loved the jacket for the detail. I think the necklace maybe should have been gold. Because again, once you took off that jacket, it's very. The jacket, I would have just left the jacket on and walked the runway. You know? With the jacket, it's a peach. Without the jacket, it's a pit. I give Elliott with 2 T's a peach. And I would wear Elliott's look. I would not wear the last 2. Denali in her spider look. Reminds me of a spider look? I do. I feel like that's a drag staple, is a spider look. Maybe it's just me thinking that. It is very plain. Very, very plain. It's almost like she was relying on the spider eyes. The dress looks like a spider web costume. I'm sorry if it was like custom made and like the designer hears this, girl. Ooh. More spider than just the eyes. More spider webs. I'm not happy with it. I'm not. Pit. Next up, we have Kandy Muse. I understand what she was going for, but I don't like it. It's like she completely did the opposite of what they said. She got a big white dress, and then like there was like black smeared on it to make it look like there was a smaller dress on it. I don't like that. That's not a little black dress. I like the little black dress she was carrying in her hand, and I was confused. I really was confused by this because it was how little of the opposite it was. What I was also confused about is what Carson said. I loved the smearing of the. It like went with the idea of the dress, even though the idea of the dress didn't necessarily go with the runway. In my big old fluffy dandelion head, I looked like Gary Spivey. The makeup to me was like beautiful, editorial, and I don't know. There's just something I liked about the oil smear makeup, even though it's paint, not oil, but still. But I give Kandy Muse a pit, and I would not wear this. Olivia Lux. Olivia Lux's charm can really help her carry an outfit, because I feel like if other girls would have worn this, they would have given her like more of a rundown about it. More glitz, more Lux. To me, Olivia Lux is a peach because of the way she carried it and the way there was a pop of color on there. It seems like Olivia knows exactly what the judges want to be like, just happy on the runway, to just get them happy with it. There has been a couple times where she's really knocked it out of the park though. I feel like it's only a peach because of the pop of color and the way she carried it. Any other girl might have been like handled differently for wearing this outfit, but it is a peach nonetheless. I got really flustered that time because I kept thinking, what would I change about it? And I don't know. I guess I wouldn't. I'm just so. This is how I feel all the time about Olivia's looks. I'm just so confused. I don't know what to say. It's a peach though. Girl. I would wear the fuck out of Olivia's. Ooh, bitch. Next up, we have Tina Burner. Ooh, honey, Tina Burner. I'm Tina Burner today. I already noticed when I got this photo that the hair was different. I almost prefer the original hairstyle more. Maybe I guess it could have been bigger like Michelle said, but it's hard to like tell sometimes with curly hair like that. Everything on Tina Burner's look, especially the hands, needed to be dripping more. Because she uses this color combo so much, I forgot that it was supposed to be paint this time after she did the reveal, which I loved and elevated the look. I do not mind at all that Tina Burner does her flame aesthetic. At all, honey. If she didn't do it, y'all would be calling her basic and telling her she didn't have a brand. So why y'all want to be mad so much? Super cute More like flames, less like some goop. Hands are cute, don't necessarily make sense. And I love that it's not just plain black fabric. There's like, not embroidery, but there's like a texture to the fabric. It's not just plain flat black fabric, because some of these dresses are very like cheap looking fabric, no tea, no shade. I give Tina Burner a peach, and I would wear this look. Okay, can we talk? Next up, we have Gottmik. Can we talk about that, like, ooh, and then silence when Gottmik rounded the corner? What was that about? I think so far this is the best, best way to flip little black dress and like really come out with something shocking and different. And the photo I have provided, she wanted to show everybody that drag is for everybody, and she wanted to showcase the trans women that helped her learn that in this photo. They all get peaches, honey. Carrie Colby, Sasha Colby, Gigi Gorgeous, and Candace Kane. I would not change a goddamn thing about Gottmik's look. She looks fucking stunning in this. I wish the hair was a little bit bigger on Gottmik's look because it's a little bobbleheady. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The earrings are hangers. I love that. I would not motherfucking change it, honey. I wouldn't change it. Gottmik gets a peach. Now, ooh, would I wear Gottmik's look? I would like to, but I don't know if I should. Okay. Next up, we have Utica Queen. Good Lord, honey. This is my favorite look on the runway. Who gives a fuck if it needed an explanation? Because here's the tea. Y'all always say, no earring, no necklace. But now you didn't notice the earring? And now it's a problem? I'm not buying it. This look was another, like, so editorial. Put this psycho bitch in a magazine. This is how you do LBD on RDR. Okay. I almost bought that purse, sis. No. Let me tell these judges a thing or two about a thing or two. If you're dressed like Kandy or Tamisha or LaLaRe coming up in the club, everybody knows what you're dressed as. Okay. If you're dressed like Utica and the Queen, people are going to come up to you and be so curious. They're going to be like, oh, what's this? And she's going to be able to say, and they're going, oh my gosh, my earrings. Why do I always forget earrings? Oh my gosh. Then somebody will come up and they'll come be like, girl, what's all this? This is something. And then she'll be like, yeah, look. Okay, that's not effortless. Yeah, look. And then, so crunchy, I'm sorry. And then they'll be like, oh my gosh, you turned yourself into that's some clever shit, honey. And then they would be more interested in her than just some pretty looking bitch. Like, sorry, it's the tea. That's just my thought level. Anytime I did something more different like that, I always got more talk from people. I got earrings on now. I'm totally gonna refilm the beginning of this. I give Utica a peach. Coming in for Queen of the Orchard, Miss Thing. Next up, we have LaLaRe, and I'm getting very frustrated with LaLaRe on the runway. It's a necklace on the tiniest, most ill-fitting little black dress. And it is the ugliest fabric. LaLaRe, I love you. So gorgeous and entertaining even while walking the runway. You know what you could do? A necklace that hits the floor or just hovers above it and cover your puss. And then this would have been a peach to me, but sadly, it's a pin. I wouldn't wear it until those changes were made. So shady. Next up, we have Simone. I love this look so much. Truly, it is so amazing. Simone is bringing a lot of amazing cultural representation to this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. They kept cutting away. Normally they would like show this and kind of give the girl a hard time, but you could see her tape or panties or a situation. Like a braid wrapped up like a donut patch there would have fixed that problem right up, sweetie. It's truly just me nitpicking because another flawless, outstanding look from Simone. And I love that she didn't just make the hair on her head black too. I feel like it would have just made the look drab. I'm glad she went with the blonde. I love all the different like hoops, balls, crimping in the back, that long piece. I loved it. I love the flow of braid hair outfits. It's like fringe. And I just give Simone a peach. Look, I'm trying to get a thumbnail. That's that, everybody. Wow. I really like taking notes. It's very clear and concise. Utica Queen is our queen of the orchard because she made the LBD and OMG with her look. She just really took it over the top. And she wins $40 million. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Peach or Pit, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 6, Little Black Dress Runway. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I don't say that because it sounds like so. But y'all should do it. And thank you for watching. Bye. Welcome back to... Okay, let me refilm this because I got earrings now.